Hello, Coolers, and welcome to Viva Barca. Welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest developing stories. We are going to begin with this huge one, talking about Julian Araujo of LA Galaxy, as Fabrizio Romano himself have confirmed that FC Barcelona have completed the $4 million deal for the Mexican defender, so he will be playing from next season onwards. We are going to be discussing on that huge development as we move ahead. Then secondly, talking about Pablo Gavi, as it have been reported that the Barcelona prodigy is at risk of missing the Man United second leg clash due to suspension. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, before we get right into the full story, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch right up to the very end. After a deadline day saga in the January transfer window, Barcelona are set to complete the signing of Mexican right back Julian Araujo from LA Galaxy, reports Fabrizio Romano. Barcelona made a late move in the winter to sign the 21-year-old from MLS outfit LA Galaxy. An agreement over a $4 million euro deal was reached swiftly, and personal terms were also sorted out. However, the Catalans missed the deadline to submit the necessary documents for the transfer by a mere 18 seconds. While they appeared to FIFA, the governing body did not authorize the deal, leaving Araujo in limbo as he could not return to the MLS either. Barcelona thus turned to the Court of Arbitration of Sport, that is the CAS, to authorize that transfer. If they did not win the appeal in the CAS, the plan was to loan Araujo to a different club for the rest of the season or have him train with the reserves until the summer when he could be signed officially. But it seems like the deal has been approved and Araujo will be arriving in Catalonia tomorrow to finalize the transfer. The 21-year-old Mexican international will be signing a contract with Barca until 2026. It is expected that the youngster will be linking up with Barca Athletic but will be called up to the senior team as and when required. With Araujo set to sign and Barcelona set to renew the contract of Sergio Roberto, whether it changes their plans to sign a new right back in the summer will be interesting to see. So finally, Barca have finalized the signing of Araujo. Sorry for my mistake which I made at the beginning of this video. Araujo will start playing this season, not next season. So he will be arriving the Camp Nou tomorrow to do his medicals and stuff like that. And the idea would be for Araujo to be playing for the Barca Athletic. Right now, we all know the financial issues that we are going through, or the financial fair play issues. So we can't register Araujo for the first team. So Barca, the idea is they will put Araujo to be playing for Barca Athletic. Then the good thing is manager Xavi at free will have any time he wish to call Araujo to feature in the first team if necessary. So I think the player will be so happy now because when the transfer deadline came to an end, that guy was in limbo. There was no way like he was stranded because there was no way he could return to his club in America. He couldn't because he's no more a player. He was already in the middle of joining Barca. So he was training alone. He was even training with the Barca Athletic from many reports. And finally, maybe the Court of Arbitration of Sport, the CAS, have approved Barcelona's transfer for Julian Araujo. The right back will be joining soon. And definitely this will be good news for manager Xavi and his coaching staff. Of course, we all know the issue of looking for a new right back for Barca. And I think this guy has shown a lot of promise, a lot of claims that he can do big time in this role. And that is why Barca were so interested in him and they eventually have signed him finally. So Sergio Roberto also, his contract has been renewed, but they have not been officially announced according to reports. So let's see. But the truth is, I think Javi for the moment is still very satisfied with the guy who plays right back now, Jules Koundé. Koundé have been solid. Koundé have not made any issue in that right back since playing there. Koundé is so. In fact, I think Koundé is still the best right back we have, even though he's a centre back. Koundé is still the best right back. Maybe Koundé still remains. I think it would be more beneficial if you ask me that Jules Koundé should be the first choice right back. You know, Julian Araujo might be the second choice, then Sergio Roberto the last choice. Sergio Roberto have never impressed me. Sergio Roberto have never impressed many Barca faithfuls. That's the honest truth. And I don't see the reason why manager Xavi should be renewing his contract, and he's also injury prone in the last 2 or 3 seasons. So let's see how it goes, how Xavi will be mixing up in that right back position, and of course, if Barca will sign a new right back after signing Araujo. Then on to the next story of discussion. Barcelona will be playing one of their biggest games of the season on Thursday night as they play host to Manchester United in the first leg of their UEFA Europa League playoffs at the Camp Nou. The Blaugrana are on a 16-game unbeaten run across all competitions heading into the game and have form and momentum on the side. For the pivotal clash against Enric Ten Hag's side, Barca will be without captain and star midfielder Sergio Busquets as well as attacking phenom Ousmane Dembele. While there is some hope that the captain could be back for the second leg at Old Trafford next week, Dembele is all but certain to miss that game as well, as he recovers from the thigh injury he suffered in late January. At the same time, Barcelona midfielder Gavi could be at risk of missing the second leg against Manchester United due to suspension, according to Javi Miguel. The 18-year-old is already on 2 yellow cards in European competitions this season, having received those bookings in the UEFA Champions League, and they will be carried over to the Europa League, meaning another yellow would result in Gavi receiving an automatic one-match suspension. Should he be booked in the game against United later tonight, he would end up missing the second leg clash against the Mancunians at Old Trafford. The 18-year-old is known for his tenacity and aggression on the pitch, but will need to somewhat curb his natural instincts and be a tad bit careful as he is an important player for the team and manager Xavi will want him to be available for the second leg away at Old Trafford. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye for now.